Calibration is essential because it instructs the analyzer how to transform optical density values into a concentration of the measured analyte. It is fundamental for producing conclusive clinical results. Good laboratory practice recommends performing a calibration at installation of the analyzer, when a new lot of reagents is used, when quality control measurements are outside the limits, at intervals required by the method, and after service maintenance or after a repair on the analyzer. For the best results, use a Cypress Diagnostics biochemistry calibrator. Prepare it according to the instructions on the insert. When opening a new calibrator lot, assign the new calibrator in the software. This takes 4 steps. First, add the lot information and expiry date. 2. Activate the lot. 3. Link the analyte concentration to each method. And 4. Assign the calibrator in the methods menu. Let's start adding the lot information. In the software, go to Database, Lot Management. In the Calibrator tab, insert the name, the lot, and the expiration date of the calibrator as indicated on the vial label. Do not use any special symbols such as a hyphen, because it will result in software errors in later steps. Press the Add Lot button to include this lot in the calibrator list. Then activate the lot. Select the newly added lot and then click Activate. To link the analyte concentrations, go to the Method Information panel and select a method from the drop-down menu. Enter the analyte concentration from the calibrator insert. Press Link Method to save the analyte concentration. Repeat these steps for the remaining analyte concentrations of the calibrator. The next step is crucial. If not done properly, you will get the warning "Can't find calibrator" when programming the work list. We must now one by one assign the calibrator to the method, and you must repeat these steps for all methods covered by one calibrator. To do so, exit the Lot Management menu. In the Methods menu, you select one of the methods covered by the calibrator. Go to the Settings tab, press the Edit button, and then select the newly added calibrator lot from the drop-down menu. The analyte concentration for this method will appear automatically. Then confirm by pressing OK. Repeat this step for each of the analytes. Now the calibrator is saved and it can be added to the sample list. Now we indicate the calibrator position in the samples menu before running the calibration. To do so, navigate to the samples menu, select the calibrator tab on the right side. As a reference, select the appropriate calibrator from the drop-down menu. Enter the position of choice on the sample tray. Indicate if it is a primary tube of 5 ml or a 1 ml cup. Now press the Add button in the software, and the specific calibrator will appear in the sample list. Now physically place the calibrator on the sample tray and double-check the assigned tube type and position in the sample list. Be careful, because a mismatch between the assigned tube type in the software and the one used physically can lead to needle crashes. If required, you can press the sample tray button to change the position of the calibrator. This schematic sample tray on screen shows the calibrator position in purple. To adapt its position, click once on the calibrator and click Remove from Tray. The calibrator will then appear in the Sample Not on Tray list. Then select the calibrator in the list and click on the new position in the schematic sample tray. Do not forget to physically move the calibrator tube on the sample tray to this new position as well. The next step during the daily routine consists of preparing the work list. This can be done in the work list menu. On the right side, choose Calibration. Press the Calibrator tab and select the method or predefined method profile for which the calibration should be executed. In case the error "Can't find calibrator" appears, this indicates that no calibrator lot was assigned in the Methods Settings menu for this selected method. In this case, rewind to step 2 of this video. The calibration measurement requested appears in the work list and can be recognized by the letter S in the type column. If a reagent blank was required during the calibration, it will automatically appear in the working list as well. The validity of the reagent blank and calibration is predefined in the methods. If the requested calibration or reagent blank is still valid, a message will appear to inform the user. In this case, you can proceed with quality control measurements. Now you are ready to measure the calibration. After preparing the work list, you will notice that the test status will still indicate "not scheduled." At this point, check if the correct calibrator is selected and check if you didn't forget to include a method. To start the measurements, select the test for analysis, press the Action button, and select Execute Test. The test status now updates to Scheduled. Press Start in the Analyzer status bar to launch these measurements. The test status changes to Executing once the sample is pipetted, and the Analyzer status bar indicates the time remaining to finish the scheduled measurements. The results are directly displayed in the work list. Regarding the reagent blank, the column Evaluation displays the range for the reagent blank. Out-of-range reagent blank absorbances are shown in red and could indicate a contamination or a deterioration of the reagent. It is not recommended to accept the calibration if the reagent blank is out of range, as all subsequent measurements will be calculated using an incorrect calibration factor. The work list shows the obtained absorbances in the OD column and the calibration factor in the results column. The lab technician is responsible for establishing the usability of the calibration. And now we recommend to run quality controls to validate the calibration.